Hi, it's me again. This video is going to be discussing my 2016 book resolutions, you could call them. Before I go any further, I know I probably won't get to clearing all these, but I thought it would be nice to have some goals, and then I could work towards them. So I have here in my new trusty book that's going to hopefully keep me on track, a list of the resolutions that I have. So I'm going to go through them and have some examples to show you. So I'm going to go through them and let you know what it is that I have actually decided I'm going to be doing. You'll be seeing me glancing off to the side, and that's just because I've got my list here, and it's just to keep me right. These are in no particular order. It's just a case of how I was jotting them down. First up, I have set my Goodreads target to read 70 books before the year's end. Last year I only read 55. The year before I'd hit 60, so I thought I would get the 70, but I just didn't manage it. There was a few times during the year I had a bit of a reading slump, so that's how I didn't make last year's, but I'm keeping it at 70 because I had 70 last year, and I think that's quite a reasonable target to try and reach. I'm not too disappointed, it's just a target. Second up, I have decided that I'm going to try and read The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I've heard a lot about this, and I have all 5 of the books. I didn't bring all of them in, I just thought I'd bring the first one in, because most of my books are stored in the garage, but that's when I want to read this series this year. I am wanting to read the Copper Promise series. I think that's what it's called. Might be something different. Anyway, I wanted to read this series. I have book 1, book 2, and book 3 is on our pre-order. So I want to read this series this year. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while, and this is one that I want to try and get. I also want to try and read 2 ebooks a month. I have the time to do that because I car share, and I usually read on my Kindle or on my ebook app on my phone. I have a spreadsheet. I can't show it because it's on my laptop, and I've put all my ebooks on it. That's both NetGalley ones and ones that I've bought, and I kind of put a randomizer on it, and there's random generator, and every month I'll hope to pick a couple out. I won't do it this month because I've got other things to do, and I want to try and clear some of the books that I'd actually started and hadn't finished. So that's something that I want to try and do. I also want to try and catch up on the Harry Dresden series. The last book I read in the series was Small Favour. I have the rest of them sitting on my shelf, but I just haven't gotten into reading them. So I want to try and catch up and get up to date in this series. This is the next one that I need to read, by the way. I've also got my Booktuber Recommends Challenge, where I'd asked 12 Booktuber, well 11, and then took one off one of the translate. And each month I'm going to pick one of them out. If you've seen the other videos, both the January TBR and the actual Booktuber video, then you'll have seen the books that have actually already picked, that have been picked and are actually in here, so I'll pick one of them out every month. I also want to try and finish this year the Hollow series by Kim Harrison. I still have these on my shelf. I have read up to the list. Oh wait, there we go. I've read up to Dead Witch Walking. This is the This is the next book in the series that I need to read, and I have all the other ones, so they've been sitting, and I'm wanting to get these read, and I want to get caught up in this series, because I like this one, and just again due to review books and things, and overstretching myself, these just got pushed to the back, but I want to finish this series. I also want to read and finish the books that I had abandoned last year, and as you'd seen, if you've seen in my January TBR video, I've got a number of them for this month, so I want to get that done. I don't have it with me, but there's a series called The Black Hat Legacy, and I have the first two. The author's Liz DeJager, and I want to read that. It's only 3 books. The third book comes out this month, and I'm hoping to read that this year. I'm going to try and resist the temptation of requesting books from NetGalley or BookBridger if I can help it, just to try and cut that down. I'm also going to try and resist doing blog tours and go back to kind of reading books that I want to read, because I felt that I would sign up for them and then through one thing or another then I would fall behind, so I'm going to try and stop that. I also I'm hoping that if every so often I'm going to actually, I've got here, it's a TBR jar, and this is all, not all of them, but I have a number of books that are in shelves in my room, so I've wrote all of them in here. These are the TBR ones, and these are ones that have actually been sent for review. So each month I'm going to hopefully take one of each of these out and put them on the list as well. It's just to try and get some of the books knocked off the shelf, so to speak. So I've got that. You can see them in lovely little labels as well. I think really that's everything. Last year was a bit of a learning curve, because it was the first year I was actually doing my vlog myself. I learnt a lot, but I felt that I needed to be more organised, and that's why I've got these things to try and just curb them. Another thing I'm going to try and do is I'm going to give books at least a third of the length, or 100 pages, whichever's the greater of the two, so that then I can abandon it and just say, right, that's enough, instead of trying to plod on. I think that's everything. Let me know your thoughts, what your plans are, link below, and that's it until next time.